Hello everyone, welcome to my day 5 lab. Today we had to create a session login. So I'm going to show you how it works first. So here we have a link that says user login. So if we click on the login, it brings you to this page. Then my username is Marcos, password is just 0. I don't have any validation here right now just because it's faster to test it out. But if you were going to deliver this to a client, you would want to have the validation so they won't just type in anything and get into your server. So here, let's sign in. Once you sign in, you can see that it checks for the login, and then here you can see that the login is good because it's a 1. If it was a 0, it's going to do a bad user. And here you can see also that says good user. So it says this is the content from the landing page, which means this is the landing content. So here, if we do a log out, and then when we try to log in again, you have to log in because you're not logged in. So if we do a bad user and sign in, it brings you back to that page, and it also says bad user. So let's sign in, and here again you see that I'm on my landing page. So here's a code. Let's check it out. So here's an if statement. If it says user login, it's gonna show the header, and if it says, and then it's gonna check for, if it says check login, it's gonna save this to array, the data. It's gonna check to see if the user is good by passing in this data array. So it's running that check user function, and then if test is 1, it's a good user. If it's 0, it's gonna be a bad user. And here we're saving the login session with the variable 1. So if it's good, it's a 1. If it's bad, it's a 0. And then else, if it's not a good user, it's gonna display bad user, and it's also gonna bring you back to that form. So here we can put that header back in there, so it looks exactly the same. And then else if the action says logout, we're gonna start the session again. We're going to save the session login to 0, which means it's a bad user. And then we're also going to echo that login once again so they can log into the page. And here we have a session destroy, so it stops creating the session. So in the header, I have just a simple links here: user login, user logout. Here's my form. You can see that there's no validation here. And also the action, you would not do login user. You would check login first, and then on that check login you would then have the user login. And here's my check user, and so it's checking if it's logged in or not, and my landing page. So yeah, so once again, go back there, log out, log in. If it's a bad user, it says bad user, and you can see that it looks the same. Before we didn't have the header, and now we're putting the header. So let's log in once again, and there we go. Log out, and brings it back to the login. So yeah, that was my presentation on day 5 lab. Thank you for watching. See you next time.